I want to thank you for viewing this PlyGem YouTube video on tips on how to install PVC trim. This is a great new product that we want to tell you about. And PVC trim, if you don't know what it is, it's a newer option to be used as a trim package for siding products. Let me tell you what PVC trim really is. It's very similar to wood, but it has many more benefits. Some of those benefits are, Eric's going to show us some samples of some. It has no water absorption, so it doesn't deteriorate. It doesn't require painting or treatment of any kind, but you can paint it if you would like to. PVC trim weighs, cuts, and feels like real wood, so it's just the normal thing that a contractor would be used to working with. It is available in white, but it's paintable. So again, you want to check out our other YouTube videos for the painting guidelines on this product. So let's start looking at the several options here. We want to make sure you know the PVC comes in different widths and thicknesses. We're going to work with the 5/4 board here. And again, he's showing a piece up here. And again, it comes in solid. I want to show you the first one. This is a routed version that you'd use with vinyl siding. So it's already routed out. Let's show you how that works. This is showing a corner. We're going to show you how to put the flashing up, but he's made a piece of flashing. If you're using vinyl siding, you have to put a piece of flashing in there to keep the water out. And then you can see the vinyl siding will fit exactly right in there, and it looks awesome. It's a great accent with vinyl siding. So let's go ahead and put this up on the wall. We've already gone ahead and put the 3 sides up on the wall behind him, and you can see this one has a pocket, and he's already got the flashing already there. So this is what we're going to go with, and it works very well in this application. So the first step we're going to do is you got to take a glue application. Now there's 2 optional ways to glue PVC. There's a single tube that you can use. It works great. You can use it for the application of PVC to PVC. It can also be used to cover the nail heads if you apply with nails. There's also an option of a 2-part system, so that can be used too anytime you join the panels together. So we're going to use the 1 tube option. It's a lot easier to use. So he's just going to put a little bead right here before he puts the top piece on. And then the next thing he's going to do is he's going to put the piece. We've already pre-cut it. It's a notched piece. The flashing's already up, as Erica showed you. He's going to pop that in so it's integrated into the flashing. Now, this is where it's very important that you know the type of screws that you can use. Again, you're allowed to use a nail, a brad nailer, and he'll show you one of those guns here real quick. You could use this if you want, and if you do it that way, you want to put a little bead of sealant on top of it to cover it so it looks really smooth. But the better method is to use the Cortex screw. That's what comes, that's supposed to go with the product. Here's the gun and the actual fastener. You can see the drill bit already has a setback in it, so it presses it into the PVC so we can put the little cover on in a second. So you must use the drill bit that comes with it. And again, I want to also remind you, as he's putting this in, anytime you're attaching PVC, whether it's on a band or around a window, you only want to put it in, you have to put the fasteners with a maximum of 16 inches. So he's got the screw in. He's going to take the little plug. He'll show us the plug. Show us that plug first, Eric. So the plug that comes in the box is a little small matching color. And all you do is you put it on the hole. You can see the hole up there. And what this does, it actually covers it up so it makes it look like a smooth finish. So you take a little rubber hammer and hit that off. So it works very, very good. I want to show you another option of how you can put a window trim around, and that in this very unique to PlyGem PVC, we allow the use of a grave jig. We want to show you what that looks like. And you can actually build the whole frame around it using that grave jig and put the screws in and put the whole piece all together at once. It looks really well and it goes up much easier. Let's talk about a couple other optional products and how they're installed. PVC trim is very effective to be used as fascia or band boards. They come in widths from 4-inch to 12-inch, and it comes in sheets also. So what we're going to show you here, and we want to make sure if you're using it as a band and it's larger than 18 foot long, you can't butt the 2 pieces together. You have to use a unique lapping. So the first one he's going to show you is what we call a scarf lap, and it's got the cuts in, and then you just put that in, put a bead of sealant, push them together, and then you're going to, again, fasten that every 16 inches with your nail or screw. The other lap option is called a ship lap, which we have a sample here. And again, just a different way to do it, looks different, and he'll show you how it goes together. Again, you'll put a bead of sealant together, slide it together. This allows for the expansion and contraction on these larger pieces. And again, you'll nail it or screw it no greater than 16 inches on center. So again, these are a lot of the overviews of the installation, but we want to make sure that you go to the PVC PlyGem installation guide for more details to give you everything that you need to know to install this great product. Again, we want to thank you for checking out our YouTube video on PVC trim. Continue to check your YouTube for more ply gem tips.